Welcome back to another episode of Serving Sunshine, episode 10. I am your... They won't see you.
They saw my hand. They will see me.
Welcome back to another episode of Serving Sunshine, episode 10. I'm your host, Casey Graves, alongside me, co-hosting as well as always, the young, the beautiful Nicholas Wooch. And we got a special guest in the goddamn house today. He's a fucking ferocious fiend, the fucking absolute killer in Miami. As far as comedy goes, good friend of mine, Mr. Chris Renois in the building.
No
Chris,
applause, no applause.
how you doing? We'll add soundtrack.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, look, off applause, man. I need to let something. But, man, thank you for having me, dog. This is dope, bro.
Thank you for coming on, bro.
Yeah, of course. I thought I was coming to a studio. I came to a nigga apartment. So I feel comfortable, man. I feel comfortable.
Well, you know, we tricked you.
Yeah. I hope this is the only trick. No more tricks?
Yeah, come outside, boys.
No! Hell no.
We rent a studio in Miami, and that would have been, honestly, because it's long overdue that we had Chris or have Chris on the podcast. We normally do in Miami this really nice studio, sure mics, the whole nine. But if it gets booked, it's like you got to make reservations at a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
If you miss that time slot, you're kind of fucked.
Shit out of luck. But this is a good setup right here, man.
Well, we've learned though from doing. You don't do anything from what I know.
Like podcasts and shit? Nah, like I'll do other people's podcasts and stuff like that. But I'm thinking about making my own.
I think you should, dude. 100%.
Because you know what it is, bro? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not good at shooting the shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. Like people like when you do a podcast, you just playing around. And I'm the nigga that come in and is like, well, actually 75% of people actually deal with this on a day-to-day basis. And they're like, we're not talking about statistics right now. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you make it sound like that you're unenjoyable to listen to? Like that was a stat, right?
Yeah,
you're a motherfucker that just drops knowledge.
Yeah,
and
but
people
it's
don't
like,
appreciate that. Is that what
they
you're
like,
saying?
man, we trying to get some pussy. I'm like, I can
On a
tell you-
podcast?
Yeah, for real. I can tell you. Well,
We're trying to
50% of divorces are because of financial reasons, and they're like, who is this nigga? Who brought him? You feel me? And sometimes I do podcasts. I just be motivational and shit like that. Yeah, man. You just gotta wake up and grind. And niggas is like, we trying to get pussy. You feel me? So.
Just walk in with a sweatshirt that says "Learn More."
You know what?
Have a brain on it.
I got a PBS voice. You know what I'm saying?
I think, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You would be several cartoon characters on PBS.
Yeah. I'm like a LeVar Burton.
Who the fuck's that?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Reading Rainbow?
Oh,
shit. Yeah,
see?
that's him.
You acted like you knew.
I know Reading Rainbow.
You didn't know LeVar Burton.
I don't know who LeVar Burton is. I know Reading Rainbow.
That's Reading Rainbow.
I was like, yeah, I love him. He's a great basketball player.
What? Made 32 points last night.
Yeah. Learn more.
I had the over on him.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah, dude. We got Chris headlining April 17th. I thought I might add that.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely fucking, if we're on basketball references, Derrick Rose, the Dania Improv.
Pre-knee injury.
Yeah, pre-injury.
Pre-injury.
You had to add
I mean,
that
I thought
in.
I was
not Minnesota. Derrick Rose. You know,
you
what I'm
can't
saying?
get technical
drop
with the
like
metaphors.
60 though.
That 50-pointer. Yeah.
I can't just be like, oh, dude, you Tiger Woods your way to the top. And you're like, oh, so I beat my wife? No. You're like,
And I like white women. Don't tell my girlfriend.
yeah. You are wifed up.
Huh?
You got a girl.
Yeah, I got a girl.
We can cut this out. We don't
Oh,
have
okay,
to.
cool. I'm about to say.
He's looking around.
No, I have a girlfriend, and I love her very, very much. Yeah, I be fucking these. I'm just playing. No.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah, man, I got a girl, man. She be getting on me all the time about, my past life when I used to fuck with white women. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I had sex with a white woman before. I did.
You've never tried the milk?
I like. Did you not see him answer his own shit in a matter of 0.5 seconds? You play good cop and bad cop with your own emotions.
Yourself.
Bro. I buried that memory deep inside me. And after I said, yeah, I never fucked up. Nah, I did. I did. Y'all got some nice women, dog.
The milk.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, and they very complimentary, you know what I'm saying? She was giving me compliments the whole time. Oh, my God, it's so big. I'm like, yeah, we do this. You know what I mean? So thank you for that. You know.
You know what? Reparations.
We're
We
uncovering.
You
Yeah,
think
that's one base. We need a little bit more, but we can start there.
Yeah, we're doing the percentage game. I
You think so?
everyone does the percentage game. Like there's a lot of weird white guilt. Like my buddy, he gets drunk and he like buys girls like if they're black, he'll like buy them shots of Hennessy while we're all drinking tequila.
Now,
I'm
did
like,
they ask for the
I'm like,
Hennessy?
that's no.
That's like borderline
No, they don't even ask. They don't even. I'm like, you're doing it wrong. And then he talks black.
Oh my
I
god!
love it. He goes from 8 Mile to Peter real quick. Like I'm like, you are Peter. That is your name. You are not B Rabbit. And he goes, this is how I talk all the time. And I go,
You gotta let him live.
I let him cook
Yeah, you
because
gotta
it's
let-
so
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, yeah.
It's because the black girls also like I don't get like if I fuck around with black scent, like I'll do it in my act or
Yeah.
I'll fuck around, but I know where I'm at. I'm not trying to trick you into thinking I have to chameleon my way into some bullshit.
He's ballsy though. He doesn't have to wait for to be
Yeah.
on stage to do it. The world is his stage. Think about it that way.
Learn more.
Learn more.
Peter.
Come on, man. The world. Yeah, you see how I get to the motivational spit?
Yeah.
Man, let's talk about some bullshit, man. What's up, man?
You know what though? Don't shy away from it because I gotta be honest with you, man. Like we have Eric Raff on here now because he drops historical knowledge
Okay.
like a motherfucker.
He's a
Like,
genius, dude.
He was telling us. He's. I gotta let him cook on this more. But he's like, did you know scientifically, like back when marijuana was illegal in the 70s, it was mainly because white women were hanging out with Negro jazz players.
Wow.
And that's why they wanted to ban it to
And
keep
that's
white.
exactly how he sounds.
Yeah, and we're just at Chipotle. And I was like,
Kicking knowledge, man.
what does
trying to
what does
order a
extra
bowl.
guac remind you of smoking green with jazz player? I'm like,
Bro, that's crazy, man.
but he knows he'll talk about. He's trying to do like a. Have you ever thought about when you drop knowledge and stuff? You ever thought about writing that in a skit though?
Sometimes.
And how does it work? You write it out.
Sometimes
or?
here's the thing though. Like if I'm trying to put it in stand up, I always have to make sure that I add a little ignorance to it. Because you don't want to sound too smart on stage, too preachy.
I agree.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
if I do have something that I want to illustrate like that, I would have to find some ignorant shit to say. Like, I wonder what other laws they made to keep white women from niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's you. You have a great way of doing that already. To where I think you. Now I see it. It's genius. You literally have a whole preaching philosophy about like the whole white privilege and your white friend playing the radio. You go on a tangent and then you get into the funny right after.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, I'm gonna get off my soapbox.
Exactly.
And now I'm gonna hit you with some jokes.
Facts. Got to do that every time.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah, because
So-
I was like, when I was in Orlando, I was trying to be the fucking most thought-provoking comic. And it was just like, it's cool, but it's not funny. You know what I mean? It wasn't until I came down to South Florida where I was like, I got to make it a little bit more, I don't know, relatable or just silly. You know what I mean? So you can still get that off, but you got to remember to be silly at the end of the day. You know?
So did you get your start in Orlando?
Yeah, man. I grew up in South Florida, but then I moved to Orlando to do comedy because I was like, I know I'm not going to be able to do it under my parents' roof. They're both Haitian. They don't know anything about comedy. So I knew that if I was trying to pursue this dream in the house, they would definitely tell me to do something else. So my big goal all throughout high school was just to get to another spot. You know what I'm saying? So I got accepted to UCF, and that's where I started doing open mics.
You went to UCF.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't finish, though.
Oh damn.
But yeah, man.
When you drop out or fail or get expelled?
I'm still in school right now. I'm not taking classes this semester. I could still take classes, but like I'm just so like I have a one-track mind. I can't multitask. You know what I mean? If I'm focused on comedy, that's all I can focus on.
You're just locked in on that.
I'm locked in, man. I'm locked in.
You can't take online classes and still do comedy?
I tried. I really did. Like last semester, I had one fucking class, but I was so busy, I dropped out of that class, bro. I was like, I can't focus on school and comedy at the same time.
You have ADHD?
I probably do.
Yeah.
I probably do. I've been trying to self-diagnose myself,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you can never do that online because you try to like if you ever feel sick and you look that shit up online. One time I was sick,
WebMD.
yeah, bruh. I looked that shit up. That shit said I was on my period. I said, what the fuck?
Technically, I'm 9 months pregnant right now.
For real, right? I'm
And I
like,
just have a cough and cold.
yeah, man. And then, you try therapy and shit like that. My therapist was terrible. I went to therapy for like 3 months and quit because my therapist was terrible. So I tried BetterHelp. You guys ever you tried that?
I've heard of better.
That's some bullshit.
Bro, BetterHelp is trash.
That's
son.
gay, dude.
It's trash, bro.
That's the Spotify of therapy.
It is, bro. Trash is bad.
Talking to an online therapist, I've done it before,
Yeah,
like,
man.
for a week, and I was like, what am I doing?
It's not working,
Dude,
bro.
better help. Better help yourself to fucking a gun.
Pretty much, dog. They should have just shipped it to my house at that point, son.
My buddy's like sitting there talking to he's got a better help and they Zoom or whatever.
Yeah.
And they go over tasks and all this stuff. And it's kind of like, you kind of feel robbed. Like you're not personable with them really.
No.
They don't know they don't know the ins and outs of you.
Yeah. I think they give you like the first 4 weeks free, right? And I remember my therapist being like, on our first session, she was like, yeah, let's see how much we could get done within these 4 weeks.
That's
before
a
Just
red flag.
She just
rushing your
yeah,
trauma.
she just knew like you probably not gonna afford the rest of this.
Oh, she profiled you like
yeah,
that.
she was like, yeah, we gonna get through these 4 weeks and she was black too.
Oh, damn. Oh, okay.
You can put that on the thing. You can pick who you want. You know what I'm saying? It's like Tinder, but for dating. I mean, like for therapy. You feel me? You just put it in. You want somebody black. They got to be Christian. They got to this and all
I thought it was like an old white lady, and you popped up on the screen, and she just went, okay. So you probably will have 4 sessions, maybe 4.5.
So what's going on? People shooting you in your neighborhood? That's
You just pop on the screen. Oh, that reminds me. I got to lock my car. She's in Arizona.
You're like, hold up. You online.
You know what's crazy? You can pick the stats of your therapist. It's the
Yeah.
same way you can do that with language classes. I was doing that for Italian. I was trying to learn before I left for Italy. And I was just trying to find the hottest teachers, though. I was like,
Oh, shit.
who can I possibly just like look at something while I'm trying to learn
Yeah.
and maybe link up with while I'm in Italy? That was in
Damn.
the back of my head.
What service is
That was
this?
delusional. Delusional.
Oh, that's what it's called? Delusional? The app?
Delusional, yeah.
Fuck it, man. You could try it, son.
Have you tried Delusional?
Yeah.
Every day.
You went to Italy, bro?
Yeah.
You
First
from-
time.
Is your family from Italy? You Italian?
I'm a quarter Italian. Yeah.
Damn, dog. Quarter. What's the other percentage? You don't know?
Yeah. My mom's from Peru. My dad's American Jewish.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
That is exotic, bro.
Weird mix.
So what the fuck you went to Italy for, man? Just to connect with the
Yeah,
roots?
just like go out there. I want my mom.
Connect with, he's like, I need to know my people.
yeah.
What? He watched one episode of Sopranos. He's like, I'm going back home.
I just got super prideful.
Damn.
we
dog.
gotta
He's
get-
probably more Italian than I am. Though.
Yeah, and I've been to Italy in high school. They had big flex. So I went to like public school and middle school, and then I went to this private school called Cardinal Gibbons, very Catholic. And so we have what do you call it? With the fictional Roman gods and all that. What's it called? Like Greek mythology.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
have a Greek mythology class, and as an educational purpose, you have 2 options. When you're a senior, you can either go to Orlando and do Universal Studios like every other motherfucker and tourist, and do senior night.
I heard about that.
Or you can spend 9 days in Italy and learn about the Greek gods and really just smoke trash weed and fucking drink airplane bottles of fucking Peroni. And that's what I did. And I got kicked out of the Sistine Chapel.
What the hell were you doing?
You know what that is?
Yeah, of course I know what that is, man.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Like, do you have the visuals of what it's like? That's why I ask.
It's kind of it's very historical. I know that. It's you know what I'm saying. It's very sacred.
You're already failing.
It's a
No,
chapel.
it's sacred. Can I say that? It's a sacred place.
Do you know what it looks like?
Nah, man. It probably.
So it's a church.
Yeah, of course. I know it's a church, but you know what I'm saying. I can't tell you the specifics. You feel me?
So can I? I'll just paint you a quick picture. It's like the biggest thing it's well known for is 2 things. One, the Michelangelo's painting of the 2 old dudes are touching fingers. That's at the top. When you stare up, it's like a big dome. It's like the White House, but everything's covered in paintings.
Yeah.
And the second thing that it's well known for is that the Pope prays there because it's across from
the Vatican.
it's across from the Vatican.
Right.
And that's where he comes out in his little glass bank teller box so no one assassinates him. And he fucking
With the puffer jacket on.
with the puff, with the fucking, he's just flexing,
Dripped
looking
out
like
in the
looking like he's dropping a
Benz.
mixtape. And so you go in there, literally it's crickets. It's quiet, but somehow it sounds like the fucking intro to Halo. Like,
Oh shit.
and you're like, oh my God, this is outstanding. Meanwhile, all of us were like alcoholic partiers and shit. And I had this big fucking a softball player that I'm just going drinks for drinks and pizza for pizza with. And her and I are just like, we're shotgunning beers everywhere we go. And we have this, this is the quickest part of the story. So we have single file line. There's one guy and he's telling you everything. But it translates on this little walkie-talkie that everyone wears. So he's Italian, but it translates into English. And it's really intricate. And you can comment back if you have a question. It translates into Italian, and it goes to him. And then it's back and forth. It's the craziest.
What year was this?
2013.
They barely got that now.
2013.
2013.
Italy's on some next level shit. And
Hold up. What grade were you in?
I was a senior in high school.
2013.
Yeah, I don't look it.
Yeah,
I
man.
look like. So back in 1986.
I thought this nigga was gonna pick up his kids after this podcast, bro. 2013. I graduated in 2016.
Really?
Hell no, man. Yeah.
How old are you?
26. You 29?
I'm 29.
Ain't no way.
You know what sucks?
We
know
got to do a whole podcast episode on this.
Well, you know what sucks? Now
Let me
Chris
see
is
a high school photo, man.
Chris is gonna look at me
Benjamin
different and
Button.
talk to me different forever.
Forever, dog.
Because we were at a level of like, oh, I'm gonna talk to him like a 35-year-old.
Yeah.
Now I know he's a millennial.
Yeah. Now we finna talk about some pussy.
Educational pussy.
What?
But yeah.
What'd you get kicked out for, though?
So I kept farting in the mic. And
You should have
power
been
move.
deported, not kicked out. Son.
well, so here's the thing. They do like this whole like if you get thrown out or you fuck up on the trip, they're flying you back home and your parents are gonna pay for it and all that stuff. And so I farted in the mic and I keep farting everywhere we go. Oh, this is the statue of the prayer. And I just hear, "Brrr." And all of a sudden, like I hit a real like I was like, oh, I'm bored. You know, let's go downstairs. And downstairs they serve Peroni beers and pizza. So I'm like, all right, we've been doing this all day. She can't finish hers. I'm like, you fucking bitch. I finish hers, my pizza and beer, her pizza and beer, and now I'm like, haha. I'm like 12 beers deep and 8 slices, and I'm like, oh man, this is a big one. All of a sudden, we're walking around, and they're like, yeah, go ahead and roam around. And I was like, hey, guys. And I was always impressing my friends, and I go, watch this. Like, you ever seen Step Brothers?
Yeah,
The interview, and they go, is that a fart? Like 1:50. Like one Migos song.
God
Long,
damn.
one fucking song.
Big-ass chorus.
A big chorus. Open it wide. The entire place stares at my group. All of a sudden, we're surrounded by Swiss Army guards. They have Swiss guards in Italy with bayonets, with the knives attached to the rifles. And they're in those
That's
little.
the Vatican police.
That shit was deadly.
Well, they go. You think this is funny? This is where the Pope prays. Like, how dare you? And they're shuffling us with the bayonets. And all of a sudden, like, I played enough Assassin's Creed. I went through them, like, I dipped out through the bayonets and all these fucking guards, and I, like, walked fast, and I was like, one of them was chasing me, and I just, like, panicked, and I sat down next to a bunch of old nuns, and I, like, copied them praying. And I was like, oh, just easy. And they passed me, and they kicked all my friends out, and they were going to go home. And then they snitched on me, and then I got in trouble.
Damn.
And then,
They not real.
Be your own people.
not real ones. No, well, they're valedictorians, and
Yeah,
they're dead to me now. You know, one of them actually is dead. But you know what? It's
They're
hey,
dead to me.
you know what?
I
He's
think
all
the
right.
craziest part is you were hotboxing the 16th chapel.
Yeah, right.
It
But to be
needed-
fair, the Pope has never.
Bro,
you know
I've
what
been-
I'm
I
saying?
went when I
never
was in Italy.
pooped in there, son, or you know what I'm saying. He ain't never farted in there.
Well, the craziest thing is like, yes,
It's
he
so
has.
packed, bro. You're like this when you're walking through every corner of that church.
So you've been in there.
Yeah.
So
I just forgot the name of it.
so when we got
That's
kicked
his
out,
thing.
and I'll wrap
And
this
I'm
up.
Jewish. I was praying in there with my mom.
Damn.
Because she's Catholic. She's like, you're not going to pray? I was like,
You're like, nah, we go into a different heaven.
Son, See you later, Ma.
But I got kicked out, and they're like, Casey, you're going home. And then all of a sudden, everyone's freaking out, running. And I was like, oh, shit, is there like a mass shooting? What's going on? And everyone's running towards the Vatican, and the Pope came out to do a speech. And it was very rare. No one announced it. And then my entire fucking chaperone group forgot that I even farted in the Sistine Chapel for a minute and 50 seconds.
Tainted there.
And they were like, oh, that wasn't that
Yeah,
amazing,
for real.
class? Like, let's continue our day. And I was like, thank God.
This man said you hotboxed the Sistine Chapel.
This is crazy.
Yeah, those two paintings went from this to this real quick.
Dog.
Honestly, a power move though.
I
A
would love
fart
to
is
take
always
you to
funny.
Italy, dude.
I don't know if I'm safe to go to Italy right now.
Taking 3
I've
of
heard-
my favorite comic friends, I'd take you and
No,
like,
I'm not coming with you, son.
Don't-
I done seen the TikToks, man.
what does that mean?
They're racist as
They're
hell in
racist
Italy.
as hell, son. First of all, I've seen Sopranos. You know what I mean? Tony Soprano was fucked up about what's his daughter's name?
Meadow.
Remember she had a black boyfriend
Yeah.
for
Did
like
you
3
watch?
episodes.
Wait, you watched Sopranos?
Yeah, of course I did, man. I love the culture. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
he called them a charcoal briquette.
Dog.
He goes, we don't invite Moulignans.
Yeah, the Moulignans. I was like, I love the show, but that shit hurt, man. And that kid had glasses. He was
the worst black guy
bro,
to represent.
He was the nicest black kid, man.
He was the guy from High School Musical. What's his
Corbin
name?
Blue.
He was Corbin
He was
Blue.
the Corbin Blue of black men.
Bro, he was whiter than
He's like, I'm just
Corbin
helping
Blue.
her
Yeah,
study.
That was bad.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help her study. And he's
Yeah,
like, listen, you people, you don't study. You study how to remove radios from cars.
I was like, damn, son. I can't go to Jersey the way he's talking. Let alone Italy. I'm not going, bro. You know what's crazy? I went to China when I was in high school.
Oh, yeah, they're not racist at all.
Yeah, no, they got a different type of racism, though. I don't know what Italian racism is like. I just seen that, it's not too hot for black people over there. But it's not too hot for black people in a lot of places. You know what I mean? But China was interesting because when I pulled up, I was like, I went to a black school. We all black. They were fascinated by us, bro. Fascinated. I'm talking about they taking pictures with us. Some of them took pictures with us without our permission, just took a picture and walked away. There was one dude on our field trip, he had dreads, and this one Chinese lady just walked up right behind him and started playing with his dreads, unbeknownst to him, and then walked away. I was like, I'm a celebrity here, bro.
This could be a nice wicker basket. Let the record show I said
they
wicker
do-
basket.
They do act like that.
Yeah, man.
Every Asian country does that for the most part. Like when my buddies went to Japan, he's white, his girl's light skin, and they got treated like kings over there,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
Like just random people going up to him taking pictures.
You
Then,
can
like, people
take
giving him
advantage
free
of that, though.
shit,
You
like,
can lie and say you're a basketball player.
That's what
bro,
I was
yeah.
going to do, but
They'll
I was
give you free
15
meals.
at the time, bro. I was 15. They wasn't going to believe me. You know what I mean?
No, because you had a good heart. You felt weird.
Yeah, I would have had done it anyway. But at this age, yeah, I'm Stephon Marbury's son.
Yeah.
They love Stephon Marbury over there. You didn't know that?
He's
No.
the king.
Yeah, he's the king over there, bro. He plays basketball in China, man.
He's what LeBron is to America.
Yeah, in China.
And he balled in America and then went over
And went to
took over
China,
Chinese
bro.
Basketball.
My buddy got a DM from Chinese people, and they flew him out.
I don't sound too safe. They
No,
flew
no,
him
no.
out.
What?
They flew him out for what?
They have a thing there where you could be a celebrity. Well, they call them lookalikes, and they're lookalikes, and they. That's what it's. I'm not being racist. That's what it said.
Say some water. I gotta get some
He
water.
said,
after. Yeah, hold on.
"Come out for a celebrity." ROOKAHLIKE.
And they flew him out.
Because they thought he could be a great prototype because he kind of looked like Justin Bieber, like a dirty white boy Justin Bieber.
Wow.
And they flew him out and they fucking partied with him for like a month. And then the jig was up. Like the bouncers at the clubs and the nightclub managers were like, he's not Justin Bieber. We've seen the act. And they're like, oh, okay, you got to go home. And he's like,
Damn.
what? And he's like, yeah, pay for your own plane ticket and you go home.
Damn.
He like got shafted hard. Like it was a whole month of partying, all these little, silk, smooth little motherfucking Chinese people. Oh, Justin Bieber. And party, TikTok-looking house, set up. And then the jig was up, and they chased him out. And then he was back to valeting cars. And I was like, damn, dude.
He was living the life.
Well, I was like, damn, dude. Yeah, I'll bring it around the front. And I was like, good to see you.
Damn, dog.
The lookalike craze is nuts. Have you seen fake Drake?
Fake
And-
Drake. I've
and
seen fake
Lil
Drake.
Durk.
Fake Lil Durk. What do they call him? Lil Perk or something like this?
Perkio.
Bro,
Perkio.
bro, making a whole living off of looking like another dude.
They cash out.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Like 5,000 for a club walkthrough.
Nothing wrong with that because
You don't
that's
think
on
so?
them.
Yeah.
That's
That is on them.
That is
on them.
on you, dude. If you want to be at a place so bad, and all of a sudden they're gonna say, you're like, oh damn, I really want to go into club. Let's say you just want to go to 11, and you're just like, I haven't been, and I would love it. And someone was like, oh my god, they say like someone thinks that you look like this person. You're easily gonna milk that if you
Yeah.
get free VIP and
But for a night, though, maybe even a weekend. But for your whole life to change,
no.
you don't think Lil
You just
Perkio took it
living
too
a-
far, son?
Yeah, you're living a lie at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
point.
I think they made a song together, bro. Lil Perkio and Fake Drake. They made a song
They
together.
might have.
They made a song
They
together,
did
bro.
Laugh Now Cry Later.
Yeah,
Their own
man.
version.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm like, bro, I think they're taking it a little too far.
Is it 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
29. But
Oh, that was the first one. Okay, bad.
acting. Speaking of acting, I wanted to get into mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give us a little insight on the film?
Oh.
How'd you get involved with it to even
Yeah,
begin
dude,
with?
congratulations,
Yeah.
by the way.
Appreciate you, bro.
I didn't
Tribeca Film
personally
Festival.
ever, but dude, absolutely
Thank you,
outstanding.
dog. Appreciate you, bro. Literally, the Monica Sorrell, the director of the film, she hit me up on Instagram, right? And it went to my request because I wasn't following her. And I'm be honest with you, I ignored it. You know what I mean? I don't think I ever told her that story, but I ignored it. I seen it, but I ignored it.
You're being real.
Yeah, you know what I mean, you ever get requests in your
Yeah.
Instagram DMs and you just like, eh. But 2 days later, a comic in Miami hit me up and was like, yo, Chris, my homegirl just hit you up about this film that she's doing. Could you audition? And I was like, I'll hit her up. So I hit her up, and I'm not gonna lie, the whole process from when she first hit me up to like rehearsals all the way until the first day we started shooting, I did not think it was gonna be this big. Like, I thought it was just like some student project, or maybe just somebody wanted to put something together and put it on YouTube. Like, when rehearsals happened, I was like, oh snap, y'all got a nice little studio we could do rehearsals in. That's pretty cool. Then the first day we started shooting it, I see this big ass camera and people with the lights and people with the
Real deal.
sound. I'm like, hold up, okay, y'all got a little money, And then the whole process, I'm just like, oh, this is bigger than what I thought, So it was just a surreal experience. I'm kind of glad that I didn't know what it was, because I felt like if I did from the jump, it would have been too much pressure.
You
know?
you went in with no expectations,
Right.
And so you performed well.
Exactly. The whole process was just like, I'm just doing something for somebody I just met. You know what I mean? It didn't feel like there was so much on the line. There was still a lot of pressure, though. I'm not going to lie. Because it's my first acting role. We just do stand-up and
That was
shit.
your first time ever doing any
Any filming, nothing. Like, obviously, we do sketches and shit like that, but for like a feature film, never did anything like it. The only person that actually like had film experience was at least out of the three main characters, because I'm like one of the main three. The only other one that has done it is Atibo Nazir, which is who plays my father in the movie. He's been on film. He's done stuff for Netflix and stuff like this. But me and the person who plays my mother in the film never did a film before. So it was both of our first films, But it was a dope process, man. Literally, I learned a lot. I'm excited to do more, We got Tribeca last year, Toronto Film Festival. And now we in the Miami Film Festival. Y'all should pull up April 7th, 7 p.m. at the Adrian R. Center in Miami. Yeah,
I will
Where's the
pull up.
tickets? Yeah, I'm
Yes,
down.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I will send you
Send
the
the
link,
link.
bro. Yes. So it's gonna be over there. It's gonna be dope, man. I've been inviting everybody, my neighbor, people at the grocery store, man. Everybody pull up.
This
man.
is the premiere.
Well, it's the Miami premiere, because we premiered in New York at the Tribeca Film Festival.
Okay.
The international premiere was in Toronto.
Okay.
So the premiere, at least down here, what I'm saying.
Did they release the film online at all?
Not yet. Still looking for a home. We're still looking for somebody to distribute it and stuff like that.
That's a bitch.
I know, right?
That's a
Distribution.
bitch.
I'm
It's
not-
tugging your strings.
Yo, I'm not a part of that process, but just hearing them talk about like trying to get somebody to distribute it, it does seem like it's very like pulling teeth, like, yo, like believe in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can't really ask, and you can't because you don't really like you're in the behind the scenes waiting period,
Yeah.
and it's all up to the bigger higher ups.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting.
That's a pain because all your 100% your mom, dad.
Every man.
Hey, so remember what you said? What's
Yeah.
the update?
Yeah,
You're like, relax.
Man. My mom has been. My mom was like, "Did you even make a movie? Because I don't see it.
Yeah.
Where's the movie?" And I'm like,
Oh,
"It's
that's
coming.
awesome.
Don't worry." So I'm glad that she's gonna finally be able to see it. On April 7th. So when she pulls up, it's gonna be amazing.
That's awesome, dude.
How long did it take for it to shoot?
We started shooting it was in 2022. We started shooting in the middle of July, and then in the middle of August we finished. So just 1 month. Just 1
What's
month.
that schedule look like? I'm
Dog.
actually interested in stuff like this.
Dog,
so-
it was an everyday process. But for me, my role, I was probably on set like once or twice a week. So, but yeah, they were filming every day. They were filming every day. They were getting B-roll. They were filming this person's scenes and then this person's scenes. And then, you know what I mean? It was just tedious process, man. You could just see, and everybody on the project was young. I feel like everybody on the project was either doing their first or second project. You know what I mean? From the director to the producers to the script manager. Like, everybody was relatively new, but they had a lot of experience, in their own ways. You know what I mean? Doing that.
Yeah.
Doing little, but as far as a feature film, it was everybody's first thing, And even though everybody was so young, you could see it was getting to some people like, damn, it's a tiring it's tedious, man. It really is tedious. But it was a family.
Being on
bro.
set.
Yeah, man. Especially in Miami.
I've done a few.
Yeah, the
annoying.
person who plays my father in the film plays a
Gets hot.
Yeah, and guess what? He played, bro, dog, in July, and he's
Yeah.
playing a demolition worker, right? So I asked him, how was, because I'm at the house. My scenes was easy. All my scenes were inside AC. I didn't have not one scene outside. I did, and it was under a shade, but he was actually playing a demolition worker and was out with the whole get up, you know what I'm saying? And he actually had to look like he was fucking moving.
Different takes.
Yeah, and he was like, brother, it was hard. Fuck. It was hard. He was like, I felt like I was actually working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. It's a process, man.
It's crazy how much money goes into these movies as well. Because you could have a small budget, but a small budget could be hundreds of thousands of dollars,
man.
$1 million.
Yeah.
And these movies are with all the CGI and everything like that. It's a different ball game though. But that's $1 billion you're putting into that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they got a lot of help from other people.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the number would be for a movie like what they did. But I can imagine it's somewhere up there, you know what I mean? Just trying to get all those. And I know they had to probably call in a lot of favors. You know what I'm saying? You can't put everybody in a hotel. So I know a lot of people were sleeping over other people's houses. You know what I mean?
Sourceful.
Yeah, you just got to figure it out. Have people sleep on the couch. Hey, can they sleep with you? You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff, just trying to get this thing done.
Did you have to do that?
Nah, son. Because I live here, so that was the advantage. They were like, you live here, you stay.
Which means you have a place for people.
Yeah, but yeah. I was like, you know, my
Yeah.
house is full.
You gotta
man.
lie. You gotta
My
lie,
house is full.
dude.
Every room is full. I can't do
Yeah, I'm
it.
living with my girl.
Yeah, you know
I
what
gotta.
I'm saying?
She's the landlord. I gotta
Yeah,
run it by
know what I'm
her. You know
saying?
how that is.
Mhm. They're already tripping about the pet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The little dog. You know what I'm saying? I can't have extra
Let alone a
people.
thespian.
Yeah, right. It's a little too much.
Yeah,
But
that's
nah,
awesome.
it was dope, bro. It was dope, man. I'm excited to see them again when
I'm coming.
Yeah, man. Please,
I'm coming, dude.
Please, bro. Please, bro.
I'm gonna come.
April 7th, right?
April 7th at 7 p.m.
Right
He's-
now?
Dude, wait till you see the fucking ad I have for our improv show of it's no secret after I air this. It's Donald Trump's voice and mouth with AI. I have this app and it's him talking to Joe Biden about our show going, wait till you see it. It's going to be great. Casey's going to be racist and judgmental. He's going to be so racist. It's going to be terrific. And Joe, are you going to come? And Joe goes, oh, I'm going to come. I'm going to come so hard. I can't think about anything but coming. And Trump goes, terrific. We'll come together. It's going to be great.
So the AI is just moving the lips, right?
You want me to play it for you?
Let me see it, bro.
Dude, it's fucking hume.
The debates are going to be nuts.
Well,
you think they're gonna debate?
They have to.
You have to for
They have
everything.
to.
Yeah.
Because I heard Joe was not trying to do it.
He saw he didn't take the cognitive test.
Man, he didn't. Yeah,
refused
yeah. Joe Biden's a gangster, man. This man is slipping through all the tests that he has to take.
Finessing.
Yeah, he's finessing, man.
I
He's
don't.
like, just let me die in peace. God damn. Yeah. Can you imagine you 70? What is he, like 79?
80.
Like 80 years
80
old.
like 5, 6.
And people are like, yeah, you need to take this test. Man, I don't need to take shit. If I'm 80 years old,
Take
I'm like,
these
hey,
nuts.
man, I don't
I'm
need
the
it.
president.
Bro,
I
I'm the
made it this
fucking
far.
president, man. What? I'm not taking shit. Only thing I'm taking away is TikTok, nigga. That's what I'm doing. Now, how you feel about that, man? I'm trying to get rid of TikTok.
You are? I'll show you this later.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
It's buried. I got a lot of fucking dick pics.
Thank God he's not wearing glasses. I'm not trying to see that shit. Son.
Yeah.
The reflect. Oh shit, Casey, come on, man.
It's pink. What are you gonna
He'll
do?
never be able to look at you the same. You're not. You're not.
My dick just looks
48.
like
He's not 48 and he got dick pics all over his
my dick
phone.
just looks like how they make McDonald's chicken nuggets. It's just pink goo.
Oh Lord, gee, I can never eat at McDonald's again, son.
Jeez.
Golly.
I don't. You know what's fucked up? You know I'm kidding, but like you know what's fucked up? Like you ever get McDonald's? Like you take a bite out of the chicken nugget and you taste like a bristle from the nugget.
Like a rough part.
Yeah. I know what you're talking
It
about.
kind of like I feel like I got molested in that moment, and I
That's
like
what,
take
like-
a break from
Yeah,
McDonald's.
like you lost
Anything.
trust in McDonald's. Like I
Yeah.
trusted you. You were a childhood friend and you betrayed me like this.
Well, like you really promise that you're just gonna get with what you've been getting, and then you have a little like
Fucks the
cartilage.
meal up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Ruins the meal.
That's when you're
100%.
like, damn, why am I still eating at McDonald's, man? Because we all got like a couple friends that's like, you still eat at McDonald's? I'm never gonna be that type of dude. You know what I mean?
Ever.
I always have like a few months where I'm like, yeah, I'm not really on McDonald's, but life will always humble you and
Hel-
bring you back to McDonald's.
You take a break with health
Yeah,
when you
know,
go there.
Fucking A, man, get you a McChicken.
Life's too short.
McChickens, man, that inflation that fucked up the McChicken game.
Bro.
When I was in college,
Yeah.
you get
$5 in a week, and I was eating one McChicken a day,
bro, the spicy ones too. If you got a
Slap.
little change in the little, you know, damn, dog. Now it's what, $2.39 or some shit like this?
You know what? I never trust the McRib.
Oh, I've never had one.
You know what I'm talking about?
I had
do
them
know
at
what
like
you're talking
school
about.
lunch when they used to have like that McRib.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Big
lie.
group.
Every year I'm like, I'm gonna try it this year, dog. But every
This
year
will be my
I
year.
chicken out, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm trying to live.
You know what freaks me out when they put a little bit too much mayo on the McChicken, so.
Yeah,
shit
it's
does-
kind of gets a little horny.
Yeah, you get
kinda gay.
autistic with it. You,
Like, yo,
you get
this is
autistic with it. Your
Hey.
textures are
You
off.
start licking it off your lips. Ugh.
It's like no homo.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of mayonnaise. It's
You know
time
they
to-
was fucking around with the mayonnaise back there too. Yeah, you want the McChicken? Hey, by the way, I know y'all see these short shorts. They riding up because of this couch, nigga. I'm gangster, son. These shorts go down, son. Don't think because I got short shorts, nigga, I'm soft. And these New Balance on, nigga. Come on, son. I got Jordans at the house. I know I was coming to a white person's house, man. Come on, man.
And then he sits back down and he looks like he plays women's volleyball.
For real.
Yeah, all right.
Love More sweater. I got the Love More sweater. I fucked up with the outfit today. Just know I'm gangster, nigga. How my hair look? It's good?
You look like a bench WNBA
Fuck,
player.
man. I do, son. Damn, I ain't gonna lie.
No, you look great.
Thank you, brother.
You look great.
Looking
Thank you,
sharp,
brother.
looking sharp.
Well,
I look like I ordered McChickens with extra mayo, goddammit.
Oh, jeez.
gotta self-pause on
that.
Zesty
crazy.
McChickens.
That was crazy, son. It's a public service announcement. Don't get no McChickens with extra mayo. Pause.
Yeah. Stop
Can't
being
be
gay.
chilling with anyone that orders extra.
Can't be hanging
mayo
around
on
with-
McChicken.
Yo, extra mayo on anything is kind of wild, bro.
It's
that's
like,
kinda
you
wild,
gotta
like-
Yeah,
question
that's when
your
you turn
boy.
into a
yeah,
fucking.
yeah. Like
They know.
I like mayo, but extra?
Yeah.
Woo-wee. That's funny, bro. The pause game is the funniest shit ever.
Dude,
made, bro.
what? Going back
Pause
to.
is the best game.
Yeah, it is.
I
I
do.
used to hate it.
Yeah, because
I think you've accepted it.
you know
though.
what? You know what? With your generation's terminology, let me.
It's not, bro. This shit has been around since the 90s.
It
Sam and
has.
Mace.
It's been yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
I heard a Biggie Smalls fucking documentary on an Instagram reel, and he's saying the shit that we're talking about now. It's just, honestly though, it's like, I don't know. I think that my tangent on it is if you say it too much, it ruins things in your everyday life. Like you have to think of gay moments now
Yeah, all the
to
time.
make it something. If I'm
Like if we rewind this podcast, we probably could have said it 10 times, but we didn't realize.
literally, if we paused
Maybe.
it, every time. No, and but it's like if I'm just like, oh, you hungry, and you're like, nah, I'm like in the mood for something else though, and you're like, pause. You're like, you clearly made this gay.
That's a good pause.
Yeah, that is a good, especially if the tone is crazy. Yeah, I'm in
It's
the mood
all
for
about
something
the
else.
tone. Also, I saw a post because the king of pause, almost like the originator, is Dame Dash.
Yeah,
and Jay-Z.
yeah.
So they would be in interviews, and he says, "Bro, he has an audio book, Dame Dash, and I listen to it, and he pauses throughout the entire
Audio book, bro.
and he pauses, and it has an echo. He goes, pause. I swear to God, no bullshit. But it's not just anything gay; it's anything questionable. He said something about an animal, and he paused himself. So there's deeper meaning.
It does get kind of crazy, man.
I lived through
pause.
it. Like we can agree to disagree on that. I just got to live through that.
It's no homo.
But it's funnier.
But it's
bro.
funnier, yeah.
It's way funnier.
Well, it's on the nose, like right. It's tough to. I used to say no homo in L.A. when I lived out there, and people got pissed.
How long you lived in L.A.?
3 years.
I did not know that.
I went FSU, and then I went straight out to L.A. Did a bunch of like fucking. I did acting, and that's why I love like hearing this because it's like it's. You don't know when your next movie or anything is so I love doing comedy. You're always getting a rep in, you're always getting a show in. And everybody who's a fucking actor, unless you're, a very high reputable one, you don't know when your next bread is, when your next work is. And I was like, dude, fuck this. I'm not sitting around on a maybe of an audition. I just busted my ass, memorized the lines. I could have told my own jokes.
Yeah.
There's like a opportunity cost in how much you can value it. But I'll get off my soapbox. But I went out there for 3 years and I did an acting class and I would tell people bro, man up. And people would be like, what did he say?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, I didn't realize I was in the cast of Glee, you fucking homos. Relax. You know what I'm saying? I said, man up. The kid can't lift a desk and put it over there. I just told him man up because he's fucking weak. Love more.
Kick him out. You're like the Sistine Chapel all over again.
Well, that's just it was.
Farted and left.
All right. Yeah.
Nah, you in the perfect profession now because I know Marlon Wayne's got a story like that. He was bombing somewhere. He wasn't fucking with the crowd. He farted on the mic and left.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You see how he lit up?
No act.
He was like, man, fuck y'all niggas. And left. Bro.
That's legendary.
Yeah, man.
At doing stand up?
Doing stand-up.
Because he was funny.
He was funny. But sometimes, you got an off night or maybe the crowd isn't fucking with you. You know what I mean? So I heard that story and I always thought about that. I'm like, damn, bro. Can you imagine farting on the mic and leaving? I'm a gassy nigga because I could do it.
Same.
Yeah. I'm always holding one, man. I always got one in the cut, man. So if they fucking with me, I'm farting on that mic.
Well, tune in April 17th. Fucking Miami.
Yo. I'm excited for this show.
Headline, you just rip one and
Yeah.
leave. That's my time. You guys have been great.
Fuck y'all niggas.
What?
No, I
What,
was
son?
thinking about, you were talking about L.A. and the valet story, the P. Diddy story. It's relevant now.
Hold up. You got a P. Diddy story and you ain't
He's got
open with that?
The
Well-
diddler.
Hold up.
Diddler.
I know why, because you nervous. Look at his armpit sweating, man. As soon as you said Diddy, he said, man, what you mean Diddy? I don't know Diddy. Diddy or did he not? I don't know. Come on, man. Come on. Let's hear the story, bruh.
So there I was, basking in my own ambiance. No, I was talking to Manny about this earlier and on the other podcast, and it was just like I did valet, I did LA Fitness, worked people out, and then I was like, fuck this.
Pause.
No, I worked out women though. I worked out some old ladies,
Okay.
big fake titty women. They're so that's on you.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
You got to clarify that at the jump. So who's that on, Nick?
Yeah, you got to self-pause.
Who's
Come
that
on,
on,
man.
Nick? Pause. Talking about cum.
Oh.
Jeez.
Shit. Oh, shit. Okay.
Fuck you guys.
Now we on a
Fuck you,
pause
crackers.
battle now,
All right.
bro.
So no, the thing is though is I was doing ballet with a bunch of Mexicans.
There you go.
Pause. And And this one dude, like, he was like the funny guy at the ramp. He was like, oh, like, you think you're, he would like make me say, which I love Mexicans. They initiate you, whether you're black or white or Chinese. But they were like, they'll tell you words that you don't know. And then you'll be like, oh, shit, like, I learned a phrase today. Thank you, Mexican friend. You know, and then move on. And you're like, me canta la verga. Me canta la verga. And I'm like, doing this, like, this whole thing he said. And he's like, yeah, say it to him. It's like, isn't that great? I'm teaching him stuff. And I was like, me canta la verga. And he's like, bruh, what the fuck? And then they all laughed. He's like, that means you like dick in your mouth, bro. He's like, I got you, Combs. Fucking, ba-ba-ba. Like,
how you say pause in Spanish?
Yeah, La Posica or some shit. I was feeling really, I was like, all right, this is, but then they were like, oh, this guy's funny. So, like, we would always, like, prank each other like that in the valet. And then, but one of the games that he had me on, like, I was parking this guy's car, and he would, like, fake car, they give you an iPhone to park the car in the parking lot. And, you know, if you're doing that and you're, like, doing a bunch of stuff, like, you're going to get caught off guard. And he ripped the door out while I was in there and, like, was like, give me your fucking money. And, like, and I would get scared. And, like, they would do this fake carjacking. That was their game. I didn't fucking make it up. They were just bored, and that's what passed the time. It's kind of violent. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm playing this game and how I look. And I go over, and I'm thinking, like, all right, I'm going to get this fucking cholo, dude. I got it. He's always fucking messing with me. I'm going to get him back. And it's like 3 a.m., blacked out Cadillac. Can't even see in the windows. And he goes around to this Cadillac and goes and does the thing. And he's looking at his phone. I'm like, oh, yeah, I see it. And so what I thought, I was like, it still looks like there's him in there. It looks there's a person in there. And I walk up to it, and I fucking creep in, and I go, give me your fucking money, bitch. And it was Puff Daddy in sweatpants. It was Puff Daddy in sweatpants in the passenger seat.
No way.
Like this.
No way.
And I go,
He hit the zesty move.
Yeah,
I was like, pause. And then I go, pause, Daddy. I was like, that's even gayer. Pause, Daddy.
You got to pause that.
That's like pause Inception.
But here,
after that, you have to, like,
Pauseception.
Bro,
But dude, he was
Christopher Nolan
scared.
couldn't even come up with that.
Dude,
man.
I scared the fuck out of him, and he got mad, and he was like, he went, hey, man, what the fuck's wrong with you, white boy? Like, how the fuck you, like, you know, and he was like, because he saw I was a valet guy now, and whatever, and I was like, hey, what's up, Puffy? How you doing? You know, and he was like, nah, come on, man, with that fucking messing around like that. It's 3 a.m. What the fuck's wrong with you? And I thought he had something going on or whatever, and I was like, I'm thinking, like, I had a fake fucking gun to your head, and you shat your pants for 2 seconds. Like, relax.
Nah, you put 2 fingers up to Diddy, he get excited.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
He's got a lot going on.
he thought his gynecologist came to fucking see him early. He's fucking.
Dude, that whole case or whatever is going on right now with the Freako.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
The
man.
I know he's just there's some Meek Mill gay shit. That's all I know.
Freak Mill.
I mean, I think the worst evidence against them is the fact that they got a picture together wearing matching shirts. Did you see that?
Are they gay matching shirts?
I mean, the way that Meek Mill was smiling was kind of zesty.
Bro, have you seen the videos of him talking to Meek Mill? Meek Mill's in a pool in like his
Yeah.
underwear, and he's like, calling
Yeah,
him
daddy.
Pause, but he's calling him daddy and
Yeah,
shit.
daddy, you work hard, daddy. You deserve this, daddy. You never seen him on Drink Champs?
Oh, with
Puff
Fabulous?
Daddy? Yeah, Puff Daddy. He was
Why
like,
don't you
man,
ever want to party with
man,
me?
Fab, we ain't party, man. Fab is like, man, we did party. What
He's
you
like the
talking about?
Black Epstein, huh?
He's like, nah, man, we ain't ever party, man.
We ain't never
ain't never-
sucked dick together.
And basically what he said, he is the Black Epstein, dog.
That's funny.
That's
He
what
is the
they're
Black
calling him
Epstein,
now.
bro.
Rap Epstein.
Y'all hating me right now. I got a list.
What? Take that.
You know who's been calling it out since the beginning though? 50 Cent. 50
50
Cent
Cent.
on like
He's-
a media tour.
He's such
Yeah.
a Nostradamus.
Yeah, man.
He always says some shit like that, and it just comes out. And 50's the first one to admit it.
yeah.
Floyd Mayweather,
He's
he'll call
uncancelable.
anybody out.
You call anybody
He's
out.
like, fuck you. Suck my dick. Drink vitamin water. Here's what's going on.
if you could read one chapter of a
Harry
Harry
Potter
Potter book,
book.
nigga, I'll donate 50,000 to any charitable act you wish.
I got it. The best part is he goes, I got a LSDALSS challenge for you, motherfucker.
LGBTQLS. Fuck the bucket of ice.
Dude, how about how he shows up at a Super Bowl halftime upside down, fat as
Oh,
fuck?
what? And he was getting
look-
on niggas. He was like, y'all calling me fat,
He
man.
did.
Like, yeah,
He's like, I was just upside down, bitch. Relax. That's all the sodium and gravity. You would know that if you drank more vitamin water.
He's the
Dog.
GOAT, though.
Yeah, man.
He's
He's
the
the
GOAT.
GOAT, man.
He's
50.
been saying for a minute. He said P. Diddy tried taking him shopping, and he was like, if you don't get the fuck away from me, I'm gonna knock you out.
They were like, what grown man takes another grown man shopping?
That's awesome.
Like, get the hell away from me before
Come
I
on,
do
baby.
something.
We're going to Forever 21.
Take you shopping.
I mean, all the evidence is there.
It is, man.
Like, we'll see.
It sucks because I like some of the P. Diddy music too, man.
I don't
like
care.
the Meek Mill music.
I don't
Yeah,
care
yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's all bullshit aside, though. If we can all be like separate that and this.
Yeah.
Like because I'm a comedian, hear a Bill Cosby joke and I go, that's cleverly written. I'm not sitting there going, rape another one. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. I'm listening to fucking. I believe I can fly.
Yeah, man.
I'm not sitting there going, piss on another bitch's face.
Yeah, same.
I can separate too. Can you?
I can.
We live in a world where like a lot of people like, have you ever watched a movie with your girlfriend? This is the best example. You watch a movie with your girlfriend. You're flicking up and all of a sudden someone says like, "Oh, I'm not going to jump in the pool. That's retarded." And she goes, "What year did this come out?"
Oh, wow.
You ever have people go do that?
Yeah, my girlfriend's not like that. My girlfriend don't give a damn.
It was just an example,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
that's how people are right now, and
Yeah.
it's nuts.
No, I seen a movie. I forgot. I did like a free trial of Showtime, like their app. First of all, it's too many apps with the streaming services.
100%.
Crazy.
But I was watching a movie.
I'm gonna change my battery, but go ahead.
Go ahead. What movie is it? It's the one with Eddie Murphy. It's in the 80s where Trading Places, right? And they had this like disclaimer right before the movie jumps. And they're like, yo, like this movie was made in the 80s. There's some language that was good here, but it might not be that, you know what I mean? And I think and I remember in the movie there was blackface in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like they did. Oh, yeah, I know. I seen your name in the credits.
They went back into an old movie and disclaimered it.
Yeah, in the beginning of the movie. Do they now? This man with the plugins, man. You got the vitamin water TBS. That's crazy.
Dude, they do that for Rush Hour, and Rush Hour to me is like one of the funniest.
Buddy comedies of all time.
I can
easy.
watch Rush Hour. I just said this, like they do a disclaimer on Rush Hour if you're watching it on cable TV, and they say some things of that time are depicted as stereotypical and racial profiling. We, as the company, do not condone nor do approve of the language in this. Viewer discretion advised and whatever. And they do that with every return from a commercial break.
Yeah, damn.
It's not
It's
a
OD.
Yeah.
it's overdose for sure because it's like it's not the okay, I saw that shit, let me watch the rest.
Mm-hmm.
It's, hey, we're reminding you when Chris Tucker says, why y'all chinks?
It was 2001.
Lee, what the hell wrong with you, man?
Y'all all look alike. Like,
You know, I don't mean to discriminate, but Lee, if you don't get your 4-foot ass, having ass, chopstick ass in my face, returning back to fucking Russia. Now enjoy our TBS classic.
like, damn, dog. Man.
Let a motherfucker live, dude.
Yeah, dog. But nah, that's one of the greatest buddy cop comedies of all time. Like buddy cop comedy.
They want to do another one.
They've been saying that for like over 10 years now.
That's true.
Do you want another one? I feel like some things they just deserve to
Just don't
have a graceful ending.
Just don't make
Yeah.
them. Don't do it where they like kill them off and make their daughters do it.
yeah,
Some
nah,
gay shit.
Nah, we
Like,
don't want
I
that.
think just
No.
leave it at what it was.
Leave it at what it was. I
And
feel
what
like
it is,
with
yeah.
with you know with the studios, man, they just want something safe. They want something that's already worked before.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, nah, you got to take risks. You know what I mean? Some of the best movies that's come out in the last 10 years is people taking risks and trying to do something new.
I love that you said
Right?
that.
No, for
That's
real.
that's the best. That is the best take on it
Yeah.
I've ever heard.
No, and it's happening with Marvel now too. It's like Marvel was experiencing like a renaissance back in like right before the pandemic hit.
We
Where
went on a crazy run.
crazy run, right? But then after the pandemic hit, it's just like we've seen this more. I mean, it's
It's
lot of-
redundant.
yeah,
No,
no.
it's bad, and then it's like they're going super politically correct.
Yeah,
so it's
there's
watering down the characters.
Dog, there's a lot of reasons why Marvel is kind of like experiencing a dip right now, and that's one of them. You know, but it's just they're playing it safe. You know. Also, they got a whole bunch of shows on Disney Plus.
Why are they playing it safe? Do you, in your opinion? I mean, there's no wrong answers.
I'll tell you this: it's because they're still trying to get people to the theaters, but people aren't going to the theaters to watch something that they don't know. That's why Dune 2 is blowing up right now, because it's like we seen the first one and it's dope. Timothée Chalamet's in it, Zendaya's in it, so that helps as well. Also, the dude Austin Butler's in it as well. Yeah. You feel me?
Played Elvis too.
But it's like if you have a new original idea, unless you have like big name superstars in it, it's very hard to get people to go to the theaters.
So,
Like, you know?
your take on it is that theaters is separating them, but I'm saying like, but for them to do that careless, like let's just make it redundant. That's why they're taking a chance, just to push out more content to make people go back to the theaters.
Who is taking chances?
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, I feel like if you have an original idea that you want in theaters, bro, you gotta work extra hard to get it. Like I said, the one way you could do that is to have a big name in the movie. I feel like that's probably, I don't know, I'm not trying to seem like I'm salty, but I could speculate that's probably a reason why the movie that I'm in is probably struggling to get distribution, because it's like.
What was your name again?
My name is.
No.
Mountains. You know.
That's a good observation.
Yeah.
For sure.
So it's like we don't have any A-list stars in the movie.
Grab the motherfucker that's got the rated 3 or 4 on IMDb.
You're right. Yeah.
And that
plug them into that idea.
Exactly.
And then maybe we can get some people in these seats. You know.
Damn.
But if we don't know anybody in here and it's not Spider-Man, how are we gonna get people to come see it? You know.
And that
I think those like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
Those streaming platforms kind of help out with that, no?
Exactly. They kind of help, but it's getting hard now because of all the competition with the streaming sites and stuff like that. And some of these streaming sites, they'll have a movie on there and then they get rid of it. And that's why physical copies right now are like super. I think people are trying to preserve like DVDs and CDs and stuff like that.
Yeah. You got some?
I mean, I do. I got a Bill Cosby one, I think, because you know they gonna take that shit off if it's not off already.
Is that why though?
They burn books.
Is that why people are keeping them?
Yeah, because bro, we can't. Honestly, the internet is just not a place that we can trust to have our stuff forever. You know what I mean? Like
It's tampered with.
Yeah, it's tampered with, and bro, they tampered with the Alicia Keys Super Bowl. She messed up that first note. Did you hear that?
No.
If you watch the Super Bowl live, Alicia Keys.
The recent one.
Yes, this is the one that just passed. She messed up the very first note. Very first note.
And
She
they saved
messes up.
her.
When they uploaded it to YouTube, they auto-tuned it. You would never know that she messed up the first note.
That's
You know what I mean?
gay.
Yeah, but that's a small example. But it's like, I don't know. Yes, you're right. In this generation, it's very easy. It's easy in a sense that if you do have a movie that doesn't blow up in its inception, you do have an opportunity with streaming services to have a cult following later on the line. You know what I'm saying? There's some movies that came out in the 80s that have a cult following because of streaming services now. You know what I mean? So imagine the movies that are coming out now that might not have that buzz, but 20 years from now, somebody will see it and be like, did y'all see this movie from 2024?
Yeah,
You know
they
what I mean?
dust it off. There's some funny. There's like an art to a lot of originals. Like right now, what's popular is Suits on
Yeah,
Netflix.
Look at that.
And I think it's like you hear the reference in there and they're like, filed my taxes for this law firm. What are we in 2008? It's 2009 now. And I'm like, oh, that's where we are in this.
Exactly.
It's like, it's not too far back, but it's like people want some new ideas and some new shit that's kind of like taking a chance.
Yeah.
They took a fat chance on shit like that. And then all of a sudden, like in our generation, as we got older, it's like woman Ghostbusters and like, dog, who are we fooling?
Yeah, man. I think the consumers are pretty much tired of it because they can see through it now. It's like the amount of times that I've seen a reboot come out and the majority of comments are like, when are we going to get something new? You know what I mean? People just want something new. But the issue is that when that new thing comes out, are you going to go to the theater? And it's like, when's the last time you went to the theater to go see a movie?
The newest Top Gun.
What about you?
Probably around the same time, probably like 6 months.
For what movie?
Gotcha.
You don't remember.
He
But
gotcha.
your answer
Mine was
is a
you.
franchise.
Top Gun in theaters, but
Is a franchise. Something that's already has cachet. People know it. It's a safe bet. But I'm pretty sure growing up, we went to the movies to go see something new.
I went
Friday
to
night.
the movie to smoke fucking Black and Milds and beat
and
kids
get a
up.
hand job.
Yeah,
I would drink Arizona teas
Pause.
and like get in fights with different schools. What'd you say? And get hand jobs?
Yeah, no, because he said hand job. He had to pause himself.
I had to pause.
Yeah,
Get hand jobs from my homies.
You never know, son, who takes it the wrong way.
I had
But-
pegs on my bikes growing up, but you had pegs.
Oh, but yeah, man, you went to go see Top Gun. That
It was
shit-
nostalgic for us.
Yeah, man.
We did that as a hangout.
Last time I went to the theaters, I definitely went to go see Spider-Man. Spider-Man, the one
Which
The second one.
the one where Tobey Maguire and Andrew
into the Spider-Verse
Yeah.
bullshit.
That was
I
like
was
3
about to
years ago,
say.
wasn't it?
I thought you were just
Matter
about
of
to end
fact-
at Tobey Maguire. I
No,
was
no,
like,
no, no.
bro.
Into
Yeah,
the
no,
we
no.
were
You
children.
like, nigga, that's 2004. Yeah, no.
Into the Spider-Verse or whatever it's called.
Into the Spider-Verse? No, not the cartoon. That's the cartoon you're talking about.
Jake Gyllenhaal and Tobey Maguire, they do the crossover.
No,
That one?
The
Jake-
latest one.
yeah, the latest one.
They got the Goblin
Right, so that was what, a
Tom
month ago?
Holland, Andrew Garfield.
All of them.
Yeah, and Tobey
So that was a
Maguire.
month ago, maybe. A few months
Nah,
ago.
that was like 3 years ago, son.
Really?
Yeah. I seen Bullet Train too. That's dope. You seen that?
Bullet Train is cool.
Bullet Train. But that
Saw
look
on
who's
a-
in it.
On a flight, though.
Brad Pitt. No, the dais is amazing.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt.
Brian Tyree Henry.
Yep.
Zazie Beetz.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny's in it, son.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like you gotta have these names for people to come see your movie.
But what's cool with that is, I mean, the directors that are doing it, not doing reboots like Tarantino wasn't doing any
Yeah.
reboots, all original.
Yeah.
Scorsese, I don't think does reboots, but
Nah, hell
all
no.
his shit is fire.
He hates Marvel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch the documentary on YouTube. You seen it?
Yo, I haven't seen that documentary, but there was this funny ass shit. So obviously he kind of has his opinions about Marvel, right? So Morbius, remember that when that movie came out like a couple years ago?
Vampire one?
Yeah, Morbius. I think Jared Leto was the main character, if I'm not mistaken. So that movie comes out. Somebody photoshopped a picture of Martin Scorsese with the quote, "Morbius is true cinema." I have to take back my statements about superhero movies. Like this was true cinema.
Oh, it's like a
Yeah, it was a fake.
clickbait.
Yeah, like a fake little thing that somebody posted on Twitter. And Tyrese, the actor / R&B singer, saw it and posted it on his Instagram and was like, "Yo, this is the greatest compliment, man. Like, thank you so much to Martin. Thank you so much, Martin, man. Like, I knew you would come around to it. Please go see Morbius this weekend, man. We got a co-sign from the GOAT." Within like 2 hours, he deleted that post because people told him was like,
Pied his ass.
Yeah, that was fake, bro.
Tyrese is nuts.
Yeah, I know. That's a funny dude, man.
Yeah.
I love seeing people fall for shit on the internet. It's the funniest thing ever.
Because
bro.
we all do.
we all do.
Internet is undefeated.
We all do, bro.
I go into the comment section.
Dangerous.
Do you got motherfuckers in your comments that troll you? You don't post a lot.
Yeah, no, I don't. But
noticed this.
I've had some trolls, man. I've had some trolls. I remember one time, not even just for me, bro. I made a video 4 years ago, right? And I had my brother help me, and he was wearing slides, no socks, and the video went viral. Somebody screenshotted his feet and put it in the comments and said, "This nigga feet ashy, son."
It's got its own section.
yeah,
It's a
bro.
roast session.
Yeah, bro. I was like, God damn, your feet was ashy, dog. But yeah, I've had people troll me all the time, man. Sometimes I'll make political videos and they'll be like, "Hey, you sitting over here, you voting for Biden?"
Oh, with your sketches.
Yeah, man. But my thing is I don't like to pick a side. You know what I mean? But some
can't.
people think that you're picking a side. I'm like, bro, I'm making fun of both of these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
People will get mad at you for not picking a side.
Yeah, right.
It's
which
good
is
that
weird.
you're starting up like a conversation.
Yeah,
Even
right.
if it's getting roasted.
Yeah. I'm
the
like,
stream that comes with it of people just talking shit is hilarious in
yeah.
itself.
And plus, that helps with the engagement, man.
Algorithm.
If people are arguing under your comments, you have a great video.
Which is a crazy metaphor to say Instagram generates hate.
It really does. Bro, Instagram got the most hateful comments. It's funny, but it kind of scares you to put your own shit because you like, they finna roast me next.
You know what's kind of crazy?
What's that?
This is going to sound very it doesn't sound like me at all on this, but like I listened to, remember Black Eyed Peas, Where Is the Love?
How'd that go?
Where is the love?
There you go. Yeah,
That's all we could play before we get sued. You know the lyrics and shit?
Yeah.
Dude, it's kind of crazy. Like, I was listening to that on... I just trust myself where I go, songs shuffle. Let's see what happens. And that came on, and, like, I'm a big believer in, like, signs and shit. And, like, when something like that comes on, like, I look at things in a different lens. And, like, it's crazy that there's, like, way more bad than good online.
Yeah.
But it teaches you, like, the people who make it, they teach you, kind of like the government, and, like, we don't have to go there anyway, but, like, a lot of people who, like, promise they're for your best interests are probably the worst people for you.
Yeah.
Look at, and this is crazy, but, like, when I was in LA during the BLM riots and shit, like, white women took this and ran with it. They were like, we need to post as much outside of Gucci as possible. And, you know, like people will do it for, like, the worst motive. And, like, once you see that, it's kind of like, it makes you realize that we're human again.
Yeah.
Instead of going into the trap of being with the suckers.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of suckers out there, dude.
Man, I'm telling you,
and they choose that.
When the protest was going on, in 2020, I went to one of them because it was just like a big moment. I'm like,
Oh, I think I saw you there.
yeah, word, yeah. I was on Biscayne Boulevard. Yeah, yeah, I was over there, bro. And it's just like, yeah, a lot of people were getting their little Instagram photos. I'm out here, blah blah blah.
That was my African American friend Biscayne. He was
He was out. He told me where to go. I'm not gonna lie. I did get lost at one point, and a white woman was like, "We're over here," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, we're over here." And I followed her. I'm like, "All right, white woman, you win this round."
So what happened?
Bro, I was out there, and no justice, no peace, all this.
Yeah.
And at
The
one
jingle.
bro, yeah, man, it was getting real sentimental and all this. And at one point, we felt like we did our thing. This one woman, black woman, who was a local, was like, "Yeah, y'all doing all this, but y'all gonna be here tomorrow?
Oh.
Huh? Yeah, y'all doing all this now." And she was screaming at all of us, and I was like, "Shit, I ain't coming back tomorrow." You know what I mean?
Got shit to do.
You feel me? She was like, "Yeah, y'all doing all of this, but y'all ain't really doing nothing for the community. Y'all sitting over here with your Instagrams and all this."
Great point.
Bruh.
That's the hero of the fucking group.
Yeah.
She kind of
She fucking snapped, and she was right, because I ain't come back tomorrow, son. But she's right. Like, a lot of people just use it as an image. They co-opt the message, and they just try to use that to get a higher standing, a higher social, like, credit. You know what I'm saying?
They want to help from a distance.
Yeah, but when it's time to get in the trenches, it's like, you don't want to do that for real.
No, they look the other way. It's like I on the way here, I didn't want to make eyes with I was at a red light. I wouldn't look at the homeless guy. You know?
Yeah.
Why? Because that soul hits different.
Son, bro,
That soul hits
I gotta
different.
tell you something, right?
I hit one of these every single time.
Bro, I was working an event yesterday, so I still do like little events just to get cash on the side. Bro, we were at the beach, and I was doing an event with this one company. I'm not gonna say their name, but they were giving out clippers that you could shave your little balls with. You feel me?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking about? So
Manscaped.
We cut. Well, we
yeah. So we out there, we giving out. Bro, word gets out to the homeless niggas that's around the corner, and they start lining up trying to get their motherfucking little clippers too, son. And bro, we had a fucking $2,000 prize on one of the boxes. Right, one of the boxes that we were giving out had a $2,000 prize, and you could tell they was not trying to let one of these homeless people win.
That's awesome. I'm sorry, but that's awesome.
They're like, man, whatever you do, make sure a young college student wins this prize, bro. But it was just a bunch of homeless niggas, man. Hey, y'all giving away clippers? We like, yeah. We can't turn them away. It was a beautiful thing, man. We were giving clippers to anybody, bro.
Dude, come on. That proves the best point of all.
Yeah, it's just like everything is marketing.
Yeah.
Everything is marketing. It's like we know who we want to win. We're going to make it look as organic as possible. But it really should have been Tito over here with the fucking cross on his forehead.
Anyone can enter except you guys.
Except you guys. You could get it for free. They'd had no problem. You can come in, get you little clippers, but you ain't winning this 2,000. Get the hell out. That shit was kind of crazy, bro. They was coming in there, man. Bro, they was schizophrenic, just screaming and shit. What the fuck? You're like, yeah, you can come in, get your clippers, get the hell out.
Clean
Like-
yourself.
Yeah, clean. Man,
Oh my
what?
Gosh,
They was in there.
dude.
They was in there smelling crazy. I'm not gonna lie, dog. But yeah,
My favorite. You know what?
niggas like, come on, man. Yeah, they was in there smelling crazy. So it's like you can't tell them no, bro. Come on, come get some clippers,
Dude,
bro.
homeless people have a funk, dude.
They-
They have a like, and I always wanna like. It's like, you know, when it's like, who's cooking on this floor in my apartment? You know, it's like, I'm like, what is the combination of the history? This guy walked all the way here and built that sweat, like a brine.
yeah, man.
Like, you know, a
It was-
cast
it
iron
was-
skillet,
it
you don't
was-
clean it.
It was slow cooking.
You just cook it with filth.
Yeah,
That's
man.
how homeless people.
Yeah. Yo. So it's so dope. It was just dope that we could give them something that they could use. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure.
You feel me? So it was dope. But
It's
yeah,
crazy. Like some of the homeless people in Miami are actually fresh as fuck because people will go up to them and give them like. I saw one homeless dude, almost new pair of off-white Nikes.
damn.
He
Oh,
was
they were
passed
off-white,
out.
all right.
He was
They were off white, all right.
passed out on the side. Next time I see him, new pair of jeans, still passed out on the side of the
Damn.
building. This
They
is in
try.
Midtown, dude.
They try. I had a in LA it tenfolds, right? In New York,
Yeah.
that's a different creature. That's an apocalyptic
Yeah.
Mad Max type shit. But in LA, I had this girl. No, yeah, for real. Don't let them bite you.
Yeah, man.
And
but the way New Yorkers like deal with it is even funny too. Like
They're
they get the fuck away from here, man. What the fuck are you doing? Down here we're so polite, bro. We're just like, no, I don't have anything. We don't even look at
we
them.
don't have enough to boil point. There's a
Yeah.
boiling point. If
Yeah.
Miami did that, you kidding? The Spanish would be banging them with pots and pans.
Yeah, no,
They
New
give a
Yorkers
fuck.
are not scared, bro. I was working the event with a New Yorker, and this one dude had like an outburst. Like I said, he was like schizophrenic or something. Had an outburst. He was just screaming throughout the whole beach, right? And we're all like, yo, what the fuck, right? The one dude that was working the event that's from New York walked up to him, no hesitation, and was just like, brother, I'm gonna need you to step over there, bro. We trying to do this thing right here. And the dude was like, all right, and just walked away.
That's how you talk to them.
I'm like, bro, that's New York, right? That's the South Florida in me was like, man, please just walk away. I don't know what I'm
That's
gonna
not
say.
my
You hope your
Yeah, it's not my
you hope
problem.
your energy makes them take a hint.
Yeah,
because you
right.
don't want conflict.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
He was like, all right, nah, get the hell out of here, bro.
Yeah,
What's your-
probably
they
'cause
get
we-
it though. They
Yeah,
get it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just we're scared to talk to
but
them.
You
yeah,
gotta think
they
they're
do.
so like condensed in that city that
Mhm.
they have to be like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're literally foot to foot, toe to toe with them.
You share
every
a
single
subway
day.
with
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, man, get the fuck up, man.
My buddy says I'm so glad that some people remind me that there's cum on a seat before I sit down because homeless people would just bust nuts and get off at the station.
Yeah, man.
They don't care.
Don't wipe it off with their sleeve or nothing.
No. It's just nut to table.
The world is there.
Bro,
at
one
least
time
they're-
I was in New York, man. One time I was in New York. I was walking down the street with my friend Jack, bro. White dude walking down the street. We going to like my other friend's apartment. It was like we were in I believe it was Harlem. And there's this one homeless dude just screaming outside, and he saw us walking together. He was like, black dude and a white dude. What kind of shit is this? He was like, you think that nigga like you? He don't like you. He don't like your black ass. And we just awkwardly walked for like 2 more blocks in silence. And I looked at him. I was like, bro, you like me, son? He's like, of course, man. I love you. But I was really starting to believe that homeless dude. I'm like, I don't think this nigga like me, son.
You were having an internal monologue.
Yeah, bro, for real. For like 2 blocks. I'm like,
It
"Dad,
sounds like a character in Barbershop, too.
you think this nigga like you? What kind of shit is this?
Like an old Cedric the Entertainer.
I can't believe this.
And you know what the best part about that is? He walks away with that thought for like 50 blocks.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because 2 blocks, we walked 2 blocks. I can still hear the nigga from the 2 blocks away.
My buddy and I were walking in L.A. My buddy's telling me the story. He goes, yeah, we're walking. I'm on my phone, and all of a sudden, like this guy, homeless guy's yelling at me, and he just goes across the street. He goes, "Fruit Loops." Wait,
That would be a homophobic slur.
he goes, Fruit Loops. And he's like, my buddy's like, all right, so I'm like ignoring it, but like I'm on the phone. I'm getting like we're at the point where we're getting close, and he crosses the street now. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be a pussy, and all of a sudden, guy's still looking at me. He goes, Fruit Loops. And he's like, all right, we're getting closer. He's like, just act like you're on the phone with me, you know, just keep going. And all of a sudden he's like, I'm facing the music. He hangs up. He's like, oh, I goes, Fruit Loops. And he didn't realize, he goes, oh shit. He's wearing Toucan Sam on his shirt.
Oh, wow.
And he gets as close as I am to Renois, and he goes, Fruit Loops. Still the same tension from 4 blocks. And my buddy tries to level with him. You try to be friendly. He's like, you like the shirt, huh? You like the Fruit Loops? And he goes, man, fuck you, pussy. And he like bows up and he just walks around him and just keeps going.
God, yeah. I know for a half second he was like, I'm going to have to fight this homeless dude, son.
Bro,
it's crazy because your friend was in the wrong.
He just like forget what he was doing and just went attack mode.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
For a half a second, that's the scariest shit of all time. Because you're like, what do they have to lose, bro?
Nothing.
They'll fuck you up and walk away.
And you don't know what they're carrying. Like,
yeah, right?
something sharp for sure. And it might have
But-
a disease on
But
it.
yeah, for real. But here's the thing. After the dude at the event like had that outburst, some dude that worked at the park came up to us and was like, yo, he's like the chillest dude here, bro. So he just has these outbursts from time to time. But he's like,
You got to get to know him.
yeah. He was like,
My boy's
he was just
cool.
like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, he just has those demons in his head. He ain't talking to none of y'all. He just has demons in his head that he talks to every once in a while. But he's cool. I was like, okay, you know?
Oh my god.
So, yeah, I guess, you know, that was a Fruit Loop demon he was talking to, bro.
How funny is that?
It's insane.
Yeah, Fruit
That's just the
Loop.
equivalent of love more.
And you're like,
You just saw what he saw.
yeah, you like
The
this.
fact that he switched gears is the most on point shit, though.
That's homeless people in a
Yeah.
nutshell.
Yeah, man.
They immediately, you don't know where the bipolarness is hitting you.
But there's some good homeless people. My boy got saved by a homeless dude. He like was blackout drunk at the Angelus over
Oh, I
here.
thought you meant like he was praying for him. Have you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior?
Yeah.
Let me save
He
you,
just
right?
puts his fucking bum hand on his skull.
Yeah, for real. I thought that's what you meant by saved.
Nah. He ran away and he went into like random section in Fort Lauderdale, straight homeless people, and these 2 homeless dudes were trying to rob him. But one homeless dude came and was like, "Nah, that's my boy," because they shared a cigarette earlier.
Wow.
He gave him a cigarette earlier. He's like, "That's my boy." He was like, "You need to get the fuck out of here. You don't belong here." And then my boy tossed him like $20.
No
He went on his
way.
way. Bro, almost mugged Tony.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and he was blacked out. He sprinted away from us. We couldn't. He was too fast.
That's
We couldn't
fucking
catch him.
wow, bro.
My favorite thing is watching people on the internet hand them cheeseburgers and do it for like publicity.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They do it for the views. and
Hey
stuff.
man, and they have a monologue.
Yeah.
They go, we saw that, we saw you over here and we just like thought we'd buy $80 worth of like McDonald's. I mean, healthy food. And we thought we would just like nurture you and like, mind telling me your name? Like they kind of do like petty crowd work.
Yeah. Yeah, what brought you into this situation? Man, I was on drugs, man. And
On drugs. What a fucking pussy. Am I right, audience?
Wait, there's a camera?
That'd be a good sketch.
Yeah.
We're cooking.
Hey,
That would
hey,
be
hey,
funny.
hey,
It's
wait.
just like a rug from under them because it's what's new.
Yeah.
And
You didn't catch that?
you're quick.
Nice.
You saw it register?
Yeah. What? It's
I
nothing new,
have like an
man.
internal conflict with that because they are doing a good deed, but the reason they're doing it is pretty whack. But the wackest part is going up to someone who's already in a shitty situation. You're
Yeah.
just putting a phone in their face.
Yeah, and
It's close.
Could you imagine
Like,
if
hey,
it's not
you're-
recording and it's like, hey, can you give me that $20 back? I'm gonna give it back to you. It wasn't record. No, just give me the money back.
Cut!
Can we run that back?
Yeah, run it back. let me get the 20. I'm gonna give it to you this time. Can you act a little more excited? You know what I mean?
Act like
I'm
you
saving
act-
your life.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They give them lines.
Yeah, right. Say you was on drugs for 60 years. It's like-
Your daughter just got by coyotes, and you need this really bad. Your name's Pedro. Let's not go with. I
They're
don't like
like,
Tyler.
I'm not even homeless, man. My
Yeah.
shirt just got a rip in it. It's like, hey, you fit the description, all right? Just take the 20 and act like you need.
Listen, I'm almost at 100,000 followers, so can you not right
Yeah,
now?
could you please? I'm trying to go viral.
Dude.
I think one of them got stabbed, and I think everybody kind of like quit.
Those videos?
Yeah, it took a Coors Light bottle to some fucking kid's head. And
Yeah, man. It's about time that stopped, man. If you're gonna do it out of the love.
in
man.
LA, they have squatter law, where you can't touch it. You can't touch wherever they live, wherever they put a tent down. That's their claim to fame domain. They can sit. I had a guy. I used to live down by off Fairfax and Fuller. I don't know if you've been in LA.
No, I haven't.
You know where the Dolby Chinese Theater is?
No.
You know where the red carpet events are?
Yeah, of course.
So like that's the Dolby Chinese Theater, and like that's the heart of like you see the Hollywood Walk of Fame
that's
with
what
the
they
stars.
did the Oscars and shit like that.
Yes.
Okay.
And they put you walk and you'll see stars and people like put their handprints in and all that bullshit. But it's mostly like the best part is like it's a bunch of like a group of Chinese people, like they come in tourists and they like. One time I was trying to walk to work and they're like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "Who is this that they're praying for?" And they're like, "The Sing Sing." I'm like, "Sing Sing," and I look close. They go, "Sim Sim, Homer Sim Sim," and it's just Homer Simpson on a star in front of like Pamela Anderson and like a fucking Robert Downey Jr. Homer Simpson has a star, and they're sitting down, taking pictures with Homer Simpson.
No.
They do the mask. They had the mask before like COVID too. I was like, they're Nostradamus. They predicted it.
Yeah, they knew.
And
they smart ones over there,
That's
dog.
crazy.
They
that,
woo.
like, homeless people could just like take over plots of land.
I'm just catching these Casey little puns, man.
I'm here all week. But no, but they the fucking they have squatters' rights. These homeless people, and I live by. Down the street from that famous little area is like a very well like known Methodist church or whatever. And point is like they when you donate from a church, dude, the construction on people's church from the offerings that people give can be very astronomical in a matter of months. Like they can go and build instead of silver doors, now we have gold doors with red flakes, and it gets gaudier. There was a homeless man across the street from the church, and they were just putting all these in the scrapyard for the dumpster to come pick up every like Friday or Monday or whatever. And he's in this big median. So all of a sudden, I saw this motherfucker go from a box to a mini church. He took all the scraps from the church, and his own door was a Canterbury glass window with Jesus. You walk into it was open. It was open for the time. I would take a jog every other week, and he would add on from church construction to his place. And he built a fucking house on a median, and cops didn't do shit about it. For free. He had turf.
That's amazing.
His front porch was like an office chair, you know, and then all of a sudden it was a mini church. And,
I respect that. That's awesome.
Dude, tent city. I thought it'd be so funny to like take pictures and make it like homeless real estate and be like, this one has a view. It's got 4-bed, 4-bath.
As soon as he sees the camera, he stabs you too. And he's like, damn.
Can you take over another person's?
That is not turf wars. You can't.
Yeah.
They could be like
Yeah.
could be like
This
Napoleon.
ain't GTA homeless edition. You can't.
That's all him, dog. That's all him, bro.
That was an inquisitive thing too. You're like, so you know, if rival gang homeless is in your turf,
That's the Italian in him. He's like,
True.
Yeah, it can get gangster.
Little dust.
what happens when the colored homeless are relative?
Bro, what's the most you gave to like one homeless person?
$20.
Same. You ever give $20 and you're like, damn, I just gave him $20.
Yeah, they act like
But
they forgot it.
It's you were feeling great that morning.
Yeah,
Or
you
something
pro-
happened last night. Like
Yeah.
might have got pussy.
Yeah,
And
you're
you're
like,
like,
man,
wow, like birds are chirping. It's a beautiful day out. You're like,
take a
I
shot at
might
my
as well.
house. Come on, man, take a shot at my house.
Why you say that?
What, like giving 20?
Why do you say that? Because you just recently did that?
No, it happened like a couple times. Sometimes you give 20, and at the moment you like, man, I felt good about that. Then you like 5 minutes later, you like, I just gave that nigga $20.
Yeah, you get like post-nut clarity.
Yeah, you know.
On charity.
There you go. Post nut charity. What? Yeah.
Post-nut charity, dog. Oh, see me at the Improv Miami, baby.
That's fucking hilarious.
Post-nut charity,
yeah, like
dog.
5 minutes like, yeah, damn. What you gonna do with that 20 anyway?
I have to write that in my set.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
Post-nut charity.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, see, here's the thing, though. I gave $20 to a mentally challenged person at Target, and he...
Pause, nigga. Not pause in that way, but like pause. I need to hear
Their
more
life
about
is
it.
pause.
Yeah. Like what the fuck?
They're always
like
buffering.
how'd you know he was
The
Okay,
glasses,
maybe-
the
okay.
eyes.
That was a dangerous question to ask to Casey.
That's a
'Cause he-
dangerous.
He would have did the whole thing. Like, yeah, you know, he had his arm like this.
Well, you know, they always have great hair and fat asses and small faces. That's like the general
very
description.
descriptive, yeah,
If I was a police, see, like I've learned that like if you get, it's not racist if it's accurate, right? So if like if someone was like, oh, what did he look like? I was like, well, he was a black man with dreads, and they're like, what? Yeah, all right, bigot. Like, no, I was like, no, he let that guy rob my house with a Puerto Rican girl. Like, so, and then they're like, oh, okay. Like, this guy literally had like glasses that were as big as Coke bottles, and the special needs. The features were on a zoom in lens, and
I was thinking about the Forensic Files glasses. You ever watch Forensic Files? Every white like killer got those big ass glasses.
Yeah. Like the obnoxiously big.
Yeah.
His looked like his looked like he was just staring at ants in a magnifying glass.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, like the car.
And like you got a hobby. You got a hobby or two.
A couple of
Well, I was like,
good
you
at
know
one
what?
thing.
Yeah,
Let me feed his hobby, and I gave him. You know what? I think I gave him $50. It was at Target, and I was like, you know what? I, which is fucked about all of us. We think we're putting into a donation of karma.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it back.
I'm being true with you. I'm being so transparent.
back.
I promise you. My buddy taught me this when I was helping the homeless when I was growing up and in high school. He's like, dude, low key, we just really do it for self-satisfaction, self-righteousness. We don't mean to say that. We don't have to film it. There's forms of it. There's always a form of fucking trying to like make us feel better about doing something. Why do we go to the sauna? Because we're hungover and now we feel great. It's the same concept of giving $50 and be like, all right, karma. You see, I'm good, right? You see, I'm helping out. Mm-hmm. Guy forgot I gave him $50. Walked away. I was like, what a fucking.
But it's
asshole.
like a hit of dopamine too, because like when you do something good like that, it is a good feeling.
But see, it's a self.
If you look at it like that,
What do you look at it as?
I just wanted to do something fulfilling, I guess.
With
It's
no
the same
strings
thing.
attached.
Mm-hmm.
You said, all right, I'm going to lose $20 and maybe something good will come my way.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a
I
sudden,
was just happy.
all of a sudden your car got jacked. Like sometimes you ever do that? You ever do good karma and karma sees that and then something immediately bad happens to you?
And
Your
you're
girl
like-
breaks up, your fucking car got broken into, and then you're like, it was that $50.
Yeah, man, I should have kept it.
You know what? I'm going to ask for it back. See,
Yeah.
See if we
Hey.
change this around.
Yo, could you imagine giving a homeless dude some money and then your car gets towed and you like, I might need that money to get my car out this shit, son. Can I get that money back? Like what? Oh, yeah.
I got you next week. Though, I swear.
I gotta get out of here, son. Like I need that 50 for the Uber to get to this motherfucking tow yard.
Dude, I told on the last pod, I had a fucking dude, they only gave in New York when I was doing stand-up for like a few weeks with my buddy, they only let homeless people at a certain hour, like when they're closing fast food restaurants, they only let like homeless people get all the reject Uber Eats. And
Oh shit.
and so like they don't let any of the drunk talent in. And I was on a bunch of fucking mushrooms and drinking, and me and my buddy were, and we're all of a sudden like they were kicking us out, but they were letting the homeless people get their bags of untouched food. You know, all the error food. I messed up your order here, and they keep it all, and then they give it to the people outside. And I was so fucking hungry that I asked. I was like, "Hey man, can I get one of those?"
I thought you just did like a homeless walk, like.
Oh yeah, like Planet.
Yeah. Hey, is this where the food is at?
Well, I looked, not that, and all of a sudden, like the dude was like,
He looked not. I didn't. Yeah, I took a shower that day, so.
I was wearing a polo, like
Yeah.
like I was wearing Miami Dolphins attire, like I was like I'd have to get naked and throw a trash bag on for
Yeah,
them to
right.
not believe I didn't have some place to stay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I had to throw a shoe in a lake and then bring it back.
Yeah. Put a banana peel on your shoulder.
I like to go into method acting of screaming at myself at a wall just to get some Taco Bell would have probably been the best move.
Yeah.
But I didn't. And then this homeless guy and I were sharing like food. And I was like, ain't that a funny world?
Yeah, man. Did you guys talk?
Yeah, he got it. He has an Instagram. When he has Wi-Fi, he was like, hit me up. It's not even jokes. It's like, I was like, oh, come to my show. I'm doing the Greenwich Village. He's like, yeah, you know what? When they let me back in here tomorrow, he was a white guy that talked like Chet Hanks.
Oh shit!
Like he talked like wait, no, not Jamaican, but like he wanted to.
May I come see a show? Like,
Yeah.
Rastafari.
Oh, comedy! I heard about it. I heard. You do a lot of crowd work now.
May I come true?
Where are y'all two from? That's his.
You do a crowd work on you. You're like, yeah, okay.
Oh, you're from Wisconsin?
Yo,
Putney Ripper. Fucking.
bro, they trying to clean up the streets down here with the homeless people. Then Ron DeSantis put some shit out. He like, we cleaning up the streets. You ain't see this?
Nah.
I thought that was a spring break. Like they're breaking up with.
Bro. Well, yeah,
Miami
that too.
broke up with spring break.
Yeah, we broke up. Bro, it's dead out here, bro. Did you go to? I went to South Beach yesterday. It was like a regular Tuesday. They really did they shit. But you know what's the funny thing, bro? I gotta show you this shit off my phone, bro. I'm gonna show the cameras too. These niggas out here, they resilient. Now we all know what these rules was really for. They just didn't want all these niggas coming. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, $100 bar. By next year they gonna be
so
like,
my email went through.
yeah. Looking out the window, it worked. Dog,
What is
yeah,
Chris up to?
They know what they was looking for. So they said, yeah, man, $100 parking, the whole
You
strip.
have it?
Yo, by next year they gonna say no Jordans and this shit. You feel me? They really
Yeah.
trying to. But this is what happened, right? So they said $100 parking. Channel 10 News does a story about it. Look what this nigga pull up in. This man pull up on a horse.
Oh,
He
is
said-
that Lil Nas X?
He goes, y'all say y'all $100 parking. I'm coming on a horse. Fuck that. The man came through on a horse, bro.
He beat the system.
I'm telling, and I told y'all, if it's one thing I know about Florida, ignorance prevails.
Oh, amen.
We gonna find a way to turn up.
The Florida man.
The Florida man, bro.
I'm with that
$100
all day.
What? $100 parking? Yeah, let me get Bessie out here, bro. We going out to
We saw it during COVID.
son, and I think he was what did he say? He was from South Carolina. Man, traveled from way over yonder.
That's your original, or someone sent that to you?
No, I seen this. This is my house. I
Oh,
recorded this.
you
on the
recorded
news.
that from your TV?
Yeah, bro. This Channel 10 News.
That is so fucking funny.
Bro, they find a way,
He
bro.
snapped.
Yeah, dog.
He beat the ticket.
You know
Hey,
what?
baby.
That's got to be the best way. That man's getting so much pussy
Yeah, what?
with that white stallion. Are you kidding me? If anything, it's like a reverse race kind of thing. Good for him. Black dude riding on a white horse, picking up a blonde chick with fucking
right.
fat ass titties.
And what you gonna do?
Ride off in the sunset with my bottle of Hennessy and some fat white bitch. In the back.
They're like, "What's your name?" You like Django. The D is silent.
It will be tonight. All right.
What? Come on, man.
Let's wrap it up. It's been an hour and 30.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Man, no, this was dope, y'all.
We only do this, I'm telling you, bro, because you were like, oh, I thought I was walking in on a studio. We have the studio, but look, we found it way more comfortable for the guests
Nah, I like this
to be
better.
chilling and we're relaxing.
I
And
like,
I'm
this vibe way more.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, well, thanks for coming on, bro.
Before we wrap it up, we
Yeah.
ask all our guests, what does Yifno mean to them?
Bro, honestly, bro, it's just dope, man. Like literally, I feel like it's just being having a dope ass time. You know what I mean? It's a nice day out, bro. Just chill out, be with the homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Have a drink, have a laugh. You feel me? It's a dope ass brand what you got going on here, bro. So I feel like,
that, bro.
yeah, for sure. I've always meant to talk to you about like how to build something like what you got going on, because it's much more than just something that you put on a shirt and you wear. It's something that you live. You know what I mean? And you know, I did that event with you,
Yeah, you did the basketball
the
tournament.
basketball tournament, man, and I thought that was super dope too. So I feel like it's much more than just like trying to get like a quick buck, putting it on a shirt. It's like, nah, this is a lifestyle. And I be wearing my shirt. I got my sweater at the house too. You know what I mean? So I think it's dope, man. It's a lifestyle for sure.
Were you commentating on the basketball
Hell yeah.
with
man.
Jeff?
Yeah, bro, it was amazing. Bro, if you do it again, we got to do it again, bro.
I'll do it with
100%.
Chris.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be an annual thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna do so we're working right now on doing a pickleball tournament and then also a volleyball tournament.
Oh, yeah, I'm out
Women's?
there, boy.
Co-ed, yeah.
Ah, okay. Pause.
Pause. That was a pause for me.
You got anything you want to plug? You want to
Well,
say?
I'm doing a show at the Miami Improv on April 17th. I'm headlining, man. This is my first time headlining at an improv, so that's gonna be dope. I'm going to be with the If No Boys, you know what I'm saying? Casey Graves. Eric Graff going to be out there, too?
Eric Graff.
Sir.
Yeah, man.
Franco Harris, Lando.
All right, bet. All them pulling
We got a
up,
good
man.
squad.
Yeah, man. It's going to be a dope show, obviously. When do you think this episode's coming out?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Hey, man, you know, just follow me on Instagram, Chris Renois, Twitter, Chris Renois, TikTok, if it's still a thing by then. You know what I'm saying?
It's not taking off.
Yeah, if it's not taking off, if Joe Biden says, if he falls asleep and forgets, Renois, Chris Renoir, man. Just follow your boy, and I got all the updates, man. So, yeah, check me out, bro.
And April 7th.
April 7th, pull up, man. We got the premiere of Mountains at the Adrian Arts Center. 2,000 seats, man. So you're going to find your spot, man. Pull up, 7 p.m., April 7th.
Send us that link.
I got
Yeah, I
you.
need that.
And yeah, with that being said, this concludes the next episode of episode 10, Serving Sunshine. Before we go, we also have to throw in some tequila.
Sponsor.
We have a sponsored tequila.
Okay.
We're just going to take a small shot. I know you don't,
No, I'm good.
you know,
I'll take one shot.
take one.
I'll take one shot.
All right.
Let me
Cool.
grab the
do it.
cups.
Which one would you prefer? We got a reposado right here. We got a nice little reposado and a strawberry.
Oh,
Both built like the Hard Rock Hotel itself.
What's this one? This is just regular?
Yeah, this one's
And
regular.
this is strawberry?
This one put some hair on your chest.
Let me get the hair on my chest.
Yeah, this one. I promise this shit's got like minoxidil or some shit
Let
in
me
it.
tell you something.
Fucking just for men tequila.
I only drink on special occasions, and this is a special occasion, man.
We appreciate
You
it,
feel
man.
me? I appreciate y'all.
You mind if I read the ad? Okay. So we got to read an ad while y'all.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all do it. And we got to be serious too. Well, yeah, like they want us to just do a serious ad. It's some. All right. Okay. All right. All right. This podcast is brought to you in part by Walk and Wool Tequila. We got Quistalino Reposado. We take our perfectly matured 100% Blue Weevil agave and age it in French oak barrels for 3 months. Then in our 4-step filtration process, we remove all impurities while keeping the beautiful complex flavors of our Reposado untouched. The result is a crystal clear Reposado tequila made in beautiful fields of Jalisco, Mexico.
That was beautiful.
Wasn't it nice?
That was really nice. I'm not gonna lie. For the first 10 seconds, I was like, "Did they really write it like that?" Said, "Walk your whoa."
I tried
I
giving
was
a straight
like,
face.
I told him, I said, when Chris comes here, I'm going to act like I have a lisp.
I really
and
tried
see if
keeping a
Chris-
straight face.
Yeah, I would have just let it ride. I would have said, "Man, Casey must have got in a car accident."
10 seconds ago. There it is. Underlining Chris. Chris is like, he's so nice, but I know he has the meanest thoughts that he doesn't share. Like his sweatshirt, don't let it fall. Like that's not, this isn't. But that it's just so fun. Like when Chris has them and he goes like, he's like, and then I see his face change. I go, he's going to talk about next.
Facts.
Right?
Facts. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Oh shit! I just spilled. Show him a couple of the bottles as I.
Here, we're going to fake show you some bottles like you haven't seen them.
Oh,
What is
shit.
this?
Okay.
Chris, thanks for coming on the podcast. We really appreciate it.
Hey, when y'all edit this podcast, don't get my shorts, nigga.
I might have to blur that, to be honest. That's a whole thing.
Breaking
So-
some YouTube law.
If you like what you saw today, like and subscribe, comment, share. We don't give a fuck. Look at Chris. His drawers are out.
Shit, man.
We're out here
On some
getting
real
it.
shit, man. It's spring break, man. When y'all see this, it probably won't be, but it's spring break. It's a whole bunch of sexy reds out there, man.
There is. Right now, there's a girl drowning face down in a pool because she's shotgunned a Four Loko.
Hell yeah.
You know what? The least we can do is have you like and subscribe and comment and follow Serving Sunshine. This is episode 10. My name's Casey Graves. That's Nick Woods. This is Chris Renois. Catch us at the Miami Improv April 17th. Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing. Go buy tickets or charge your phone because you a broke bitch.
Hell yeah. Bitch.
We're out.
Yo, it's fucking nice out. Yeah, I like that. I like Yefno. That was pretty sick.